Most entrepreneurs and industry titans should treat their craft like an athlete training to achieve greatness. And more specifically, they should design their life to go all in on their deep work and then completely shut that off and then go all in on the rest and recovery process. Essentially, this video is about working hard and recovering harder. The hours in the day remain constant at 24, but everyone's energetic capacity is variable. Optimizing your energy expenditure and toggling between exertion and recovery is really the battleground of high performers. Those who possess a keen understanding of weightlifting and muscle growth will be able to grasp this concept pretty quickly. When lifting heavy weight, right, you get a nasty pump. It almost seems like your muscles are growing right then and there. But actually, those intense muscle contractions are causing micro tears in the muscle fibers themselves. And the real muscle growth and recovery happens over the following days as those micro tears heal and ultimately build themselves back up bigger, better, badder, stronger. Additionally, most of us are aware of the damage or just the negative side effects from overtraining, where a constant stress is applied to a muscle group without adequate recovery periods. The key to all this is toggling between modes of high energy expenditure and intentional rest and recovery. The same principles can be applied to professional deep work, where if you continue to perform at high levels without making time to recover, then eventually that's going to lead to diminishing returns, and just overall that's going to lead to burnout. The optimal performance arises when you increase your workload and you increase your energy inputs, and then you follow that up with periods of conscious recovery practices, if you will. Then you'll emerge out of that recovery period with a deeper wellspring to draw from, and mentally you'll be more amped up to get back into the work, to get back into the thick of it, essentially. It's important to be aware of the difference between actual recovery and just regular brain dead activities. Things like unconscious consumption habits, binge watching TV shows, doom scrolling, that doesn't really create a space for your nervous system to regulate and to kind of process those stress hormones. The most effective recovery protocols are going to be breath work, cold and heat exposure, massage therapy, foam rolling and stretching, good nutrition, meditation, working out, and of course, deep sleep. These protocols actually will counteract the high stress levels that come with deep work and high performance. So recovery is quite literally a part of the overall work, essentially. It's a part of the work. And taking time to follow these protocols today will enable you to have a higher output tomorrow. It's funny because the David Goggins grinder types think that they are outworking others, but over a long enough time scale, they will get passed up by those who recover hard and work harder. And I know there's a time and a place for those sprints, but thinking on a long enough time scale here. The best of the best are all in on one direction. They're either fully tapped in with their workload or they're 100% switched off, relaxed, and recalibrating to go on their next conquest. And it's important to completely disregard anything that's not one of those two. Anything in the middle needs to get eliminated. So, this process will raise your performance in your baseline and really raise your ceiling over time, just as people who get stronger and capable of lifting heavier in the gym.